Hello, beautiful people. This is me. I'm your host, and today we're gonna be talking about body butters and body creams in a tube containers. So please subscribe and carry on. All the items which I'm showing are easily available in the drugstore, or let's say currently you can order them online, but none of them should be more than $20. Season is changes, and some of us we're gonna switch from using heavier body butters and heavier textures into a body lotion, but not everyone is so lucky, and we still need to use something heavier. Now in this basket I have things which are scented and unscented, so I'm gonna go over it, tell you what I think and I don't like about them, and also what I do like it. Now if you look at any product in the tubes, most of the time you're gonna find 5 ingredients which are common in majority of the product, which is shea butter, coconut oil, glycerin, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, also can be ceramide and peptides. However, for sure, one of those 3 items is going to be in your body butter. But let me organize them, and then I'm going to tell you what I think about each item. First, I'm going to start with Body Shop, and that's their Smoothie Start with ButterCream with pistachio, almond, sweet vanilla fragrance. It's supposed to have different kind of oils. That's the consistency of the product. Yes, it is a whipped cream, but it's easy to absorb. When I used it the first time, I could smell vanilla, and then later on, or let's say with next uses, slowly I smelled the pistachios, but I couldn't smell pistachios at the beginning. Now the consistency is like lightly whipped, so no, it's not gonna be heavy, but you're still gonna get that nice hydration and smoothness. So in case if you don't want something heavy but something too light, this is perfect. But also from the same line, we have another pink tube. That's their Rose Butter original formula for very dry skin. And yeah, this one, it's totally different. So for example, if I'm gonna shake this one, you can see it moving. This is gonna stay the way it is. And yes, it is a heavier body butter, which you do have to massage it into your skin. Those 2 items come from the same company. They have a different texture, but some of the ingredients are the same. For example, glycerin, shea butter, almond oil, and for this one we have shea, cocoa. I'm sure it's going to be something similar, but I mentioned previously, yes, some of the ingredients going to repeat itself. So this one has a nice pistachio vanilla scent. This one smells like, I know it was Lancome Hypnose, and also I think it was Spell Off from Victoria's Secret. It comes in a pink container. Yes, that's exactly how this item smells. I have at least maybe like 5 or 6 tubes of the body butter waiting for me, because during Christmas time they coming out with different sets, and that's when I'm trying to stock up. So that's the one which I'm currently using, and that's a brand new one. Now since we are with these scents, I'm gonna move to the goat milk body butter with omega-3, 6 vitamin E and lactic acid, and similar as with the previous one. This one has a palm oil and olive oil, and smells, yeah, it smells like a fresh laundry. But if you are familiar with the goat milk scent, that's how this one smells. And yes, it's a pleasant scent. That's the one which I'm currently using. It's here we go. Because of the mineral oil, it's gonna give you nice sheen, but it absorbs fast. And yes, I do enjoy it, and that's the one which I'm using, and currently this is my empty. Shea butter and coconut butter are widely used in the products. Now, if it's a coconut oil or coconut butter, most of the time you're gonna meet those heavy, sweet, fake scent of coconuts, which you can find that in, let's say, the Queen Helen lotion and different kind of sun products. I think it's a Hawaiian Tropic. Now, as nice as that fragrance is, if you are sensitive to scent, you can get a headache. Now, if you do enjoy the coconuts but you want something lighten, I have Trader's Joe coconut body butter, and luxurious body butter made with coconut oil, shea butter and vitamin E. It has that, let's call it fake coconut scent, but it will not give you a headache, and that's the texture of the butter. It's nice, it absorbs, it's not as heavy, but you know what? It will make your skin look and feel hydrated. Now, I have to warn you, there are people where the scent lingers on them for the full day. However, Trader's Joe, it's kind of, I'm not going to say widely available. If you cannot find that in your local Trader's Joe, you can easily order it online. So that's the one which I have. That's a new one. And also, they have seasonal scents. I know they have a pumpkin, maybe vanilla or cranberry. But yeah, that's one of their best sellers. And it's less than $10. Keeping up with the cocoa butter family, we have Nivea cocoa butter for dry skin with cocoa butter and vitamin E. So here we go, another ingredients which are repeating itself. So here we go. Oh, let me just go back and let you know how much is in each item. So the goat milk, it's 200 ml. The pink Soap and Glory 200. However, they do have a bigger sizes. Then yeah, that's the bigger size, which is, sorry, this was 200 ml, which is 6 ounce, almost 7. That's 300, which is 10 ounce. Trader's Joe, it's 8 ounce, and that's 230. Then the Nivea, it's 15 ounce, which is 440. So yes, you're having a big tube product which works nice on your skin. I know it won many awards, and here we go. Yeah, it's like a, they call it a butter, but you know what? It's like a lotion slash cream. It has a lightly scent of cocoa, but if you're familiar with the Nivea skincare scent, that's how this one smells, but it has a faint scent of cocoa. Now, you can't really go wrong because you're getting a big tube for something which you know it's gonna work. And then we have, yeah, I was talking about coconuts, I was talking about cocoa. We're gonna go keep up with the coconut. That's the one from Jergens. That's their Hydrating Coconut for normal to dry skin. What I like about this one is, similarly as with the Nivea, the texture of it is really nice. So it's almost like a lotion-like. And the scent, it's a coconut water. It's not really heavy fragrance like this one. It's way lighter. And the texture, it's really nice. So you know what? For sure, I'm gonna repurchase this one. And you got 8 ounce, which is 230 ml. You know what? Let's just use some. We just talked about the Jergens coconut, but the lotion from the same line, or I should say in the same package, comes their deep conditioning shea butter for extra dry skin. So yes, this one's going to be heavier than the other one. Now, it still comes in a lotion form, but the texture of it is heavier. Yeah, you can see it. It's more oily and more hydrated. So if your skin needs something extra, this will be nice. Or let's say winter time. But then if you want to switch for something lighter, then go for the coconut. I have one more item with a fragrance in it, and then I'm gonna go for two items which are fragrance free. We got the St. Ives Timeless Skin. This, let's say it's a body product, but you can also use it on your skin. Let's say if your skin is really dry, dehydrated, it's peeling, you don't know what else to use it, you have a bunch of dry patches, go for this one. Why? Because it has collagen and vitamin E. Let me just double check if I was right. Here we go. Collagen elastin moisturizers. Reduce appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Why? Because it's going to hydrate. Natural safflower seed oil. Here we go. Dermatologist and non-comedogenic. Now, I already went, I think I did use one of those tubes and I did enjoy it. So similarly as with the, let's say this one, the texture is really light. It has a fresh scent, which is really nice. And the texture, it's light as well. Here we go. So yeah, it's like putting regular moisturizer. That's why I don't mind using this on my face as well. And in this container, you're getting 10 ounce, which is 280, 10 ounce, 280 ml or grams. I have two more options for sensitive and dry skin. First, I'm sure you're going to be familiar, is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream for Normal and Dry Skin. This one comes with ceramide and hyaluronic acid. It's also a big tube, I'm sure. Yeah, I think I did saw it in a store with the actual pump. This one is 16 ounce, which is 450. Moisturizes, restores, maintains protective skin barrier. It has glycerin. What was it? Hyaluronic acid. There was something else which I saw it. But anyway, here we go. Accepted by National Eczema Association. You're getting a huge tube as well. The consistency is similar to the one from St. Ives, but it doesn't smell. So it's fragrance free, and it absorbs fast. So if you ever use the CeraVe face moisturizers, that's the same consistency of this one. And then the second one is for everyone. Technically, it was designed for kids, but because it's free of dyes, fragrance, masking fragrance, lanolin, parabens, formaldehyde, it's good for sensitive skin and is dermatologist tested. And that's the Vanilla Cream, which yes comes in a pump. Also, it comes in different tubes. Currently, that's the one which I have. And what do we have up here? And also, it's gluten-free, so comes with a pump, and the consistency is heavier than the previous one. If I can compare this is similar to the either body butter, the coconut, or the not Shea, here we go, or the Shea butter. So yes, this is gonna take a little bit longer. Ooh, here we go. If you like consistency of the pink butter, here we go, in a pink package, that's similar consistency of this, if not heavier. So yes, it's gonna take you a little bit to absorb and massage it, but if there is nothing else which is gonna help your skin, this is perfect. Okay, so that was my overview of the drugstore available body butters and body creams. Let me know what other videos you want me to create, and till the next time,